Policing big government, exposing bureaucrats, safeguarding your rights.
From Capitol happenings to Supreme Court surprises, we're in the middle of it all.
Freedom Watch with Judge Napolitano on Fox Business.
All right, Andy Stern. He is now on the President's Fiscal Responsibility Commission. I mean, a guy who ran SEIU's pensions into the ground. Well, he's come up with a terrific plan to create 12 million jobs, paid national service. Basically, he says, and so did the Center for American Progress about 10 months ago, assuming that the average annual cost of $15,000 per person, for just $46.5 billion, we could offer every 16 to 24-year-old a job who wanted to serve or wanted a job in national service opportunity. That's great. All of this came from CAP, Center for American Progress, the Soros place, 10 months before. It's the same plan. I mean, this is their aim, their MO. I told you last week that the carrot idea didn't come from Barack Obama's wife or her doctor. It came from the Center for American Progress, which also came from Cass Sunstein years ago. Same stuff, different messengers, presented as brand new. Now they're targeting jobs for youth because unemployment among the youth is unbelievably high. Stern tells us that while 16 to 24-year-olds comprise just 13% of the labor force, they account for 26% of the unemployed. That's nearly 4 million unemployed young people. Wow. It's amazing. Who could have possibly foreseen that problem? Oh, that's right. That's right. I did. Like 4 years ago over at CNN, and we talked about it over a year ago on my radio show. Watch.
The minimum wage has gone up twice, thanks to Nancy Pelosi in the last 2 years. Young people are the ones most affected by the minimum wage because they're just putting their experience and skill sets together. But how can they get experience when their skills aren't worth the minimum wage? The unemployment rate for those 16 to 24 is now higher. The unemployment rate for those aged 16 to 24 now higher than any point since at least 1948.
This was actually part of a bit that was promoting a book, Arguing with Idiots. So we had to write that part of the book at least 8 months prior to it being published. So it doesn't take a genius to figure this out. They created the atmosphere, and now they have the answer as 16 to 24-year-olds beg them for a job. If you think this is too conspiratorial, I showed you the global trends last week. I asked you to read this report, Global Trends. A transformed world. This is a federal government document. They have made their decision on what America will look like in 2025 or sooner. But they haven't consulted you, have they? I read it over the weekend. You will be consulted. You will know what's in this. On Friday's show, tell your friends, set your DVRs. Do not miss it.